Okay, so we're here with Connor Wilson. He's the assistant trainer to his dad, Shane Wilson, and they're here with Ova Charged. And I can just tell, Connor, you love this mare.
Oh yes, ma'am. Ova Charged, she's my girl. She stays at Evansville with me, and she's right by my office, so I'm constantly checking on her, and she doesn't go anywhere without me. So she's my girl.
Well, we were talking about your dad's flying up with Evelyn Benoit, the owner, this morning here, and you drove in the truck behind the van,
yes,
shipping her here, and you wouldn't have had it any other way.
No, that's what I don't want to take my eyes off of her. She's my girl, so I followed her up there. If we stop and put some more water in, I stop, and I watch her closely. Yes, ma'am.
So what does it matter? I mean, she's 15 for 18 since she's been in. Feel free to answer. She's 15 for 18 overall, but she's 7 for 7 in the Wilson barn.
Well, she had a little break before we got her, and I think that really helped her. And then we just try to keep her happy. We don't breeze her a lot. We just gallop her and keep her happy and try to keep the weight on her. And I think she really likes that way. She gets a lot out of her gallop, so she doesn't really need to breeze a lot. So I think she likes just staying fresh.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember from her PPs, but I think her last time to work was maybe like February,
yes, ma'am. And it was slow too, like 52. In the morning she'll train hard, but if you breeze her, she'll do whatever you want her to do. So we breezed her easy, 52, and that's the last time she's worked.
But like you were saying, your dad says she gets so much,
yes, ma'am,
out of her gallops.
Yeah, in the morning time she trains. She pulls and she comes back sweaty, and she gets a lot out of her gallop. So we thought, if she gets a lot out of her gallop, why do you have to breeze her too and just keep running her down instead of we're trying to keep her happy and full of energy.
And she's 5 for 5 on the turf overall, 4 for 4 on turf with you all. And talk about the difference between her on turf and dirt.
Oh, it's like night and day. Like whenever she runs on the dirt, she comes back and she's tired, and a little body sore maybe or something. But whenever you run on the turf, it's like a whole different thing. She'll run on the turf, and after the race, she's prancing in the test barn, and the next morning she's running the stall, bucking and jumping. And whenever we brought her to Churchill for Kentucky Oaks Day, we ran her on Oaks Day, we stayed Derby Day to let her rest, and she didn't do much resting. She was jumping and playing in the stall, and I had to sit there the whole day watching her, and it's amazing how well she comes off the turf.
What was it like being at Churchill Downs on Oaks Day, which is the second biggest attended day of racing in America and one of the biggest in the world?
That's my first time ever going to the Derby week and all that, and it's truly an experience everybody should try to go to. And Oaks Day, it was awesome. We're walking up to the paddock, and there's hundreds of thousands of people, and it was unbelievable. Something I've never experienced before.
And then you won. What was that like?
I was shocked. I remember I was waiting on her to jog back, and I was just shaking. I was just speechless. It was great.
For people that aren't in racing, talk about the bond the people that work with the horses have with the animals in their care.
Oh, they're truly, this is all we do. People that our grooms and everybody, we all love our horses, and it's truly, you don't get it. Like, even human to human, you have a lot of really good friends and everything, but the horses, they just truly understand you and you understand them, and it's the closest bond you'll ever have.